A few people here.
Wow. Hello, everyone. Lots of people coming on.
I hope you're as excited as I am.
Really looking forward to this one. It's going to be good.
Okay, we'll give it another couple of minutes, see if more people join us. You can or not have your camera on, is entirely up to you. If you want to turn your mic on and say hello, that'll be fine as well.
Hi, Ian. You're on mute. Hi, Ian.
I think as you join, you'll be on mute by standard. So you'll have to find the button with the microphone to unmute yourself. Okay, there's still people joining.
Join as well, is that okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My wife would like to join in as well.
Of course. Welcome, Mrs. Lees. The more the merrier.
Hi, I'm Anne-Marie.
Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you?
Well, thank you.
We don't need a bigger room, so it's absolutely no problem if all your family wants to
Our
join.
puppy is now crying as well. She's not coming. She's in the other room.
My dog wanted to join, but he'll just get in the way, so I put him out the room.
Oh, present?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Can we put it onto a full screen somehow?
Okay. People are still joining, so give it another minute. Hi, Paul and Richard. Everyone is joining us today. Welcome. Okay, so the way that we're going to do this, so I'll just give a brief introduction, and then I'll just hand over to Peter Fletcher, who will lead the Tai Chi session itself. I know people are still joining, but I'm just going to go ahead and start our introduction. If you can move on to the next slide, Chloe, please. So I just need to read you our disclaimer. So this presentation is a corporate presentation from Atos Medical Group. Nothing in this presentation provides any diagnosis, clinical advice, indication, guide, warranty, or guarantee. Nothing in this presentation can substitute individual advice or guidance from a qualified healthcare professional. So you must see your clinician or qualified caregiver for advice on your condition and on products that may be appropriate for you. Next slide. So today, you've got myself and Jess as well. We are the two of the nurses of the Atos Care team. And we also have Peter Fletcher with us today. He is a Tai Chi master who has been teaching in the UK since 2015, but actually practicing Tai Chi for more than 10 years. He established the British Tai Chi Academy, which teaches in various locations throughout Warwickshire and the surrounding areas. Next slide. So we'll start by muting our mics so you can hear everyone clearly, especially when Peter starts giving us instructions. You can choose to have your video on or off, is entirely up to you. And if you would like to speak, you can either raise your hand physically, or there's actually, if you click on chat, you can post messages on the chat, or if you can post reactions as well on Zoom, which is quite fun as well. But you know,
You
if
can
you need
actually raise your hand as well if you click on reactions.
yes. So yeah, feel free to post questions or comments or anything you would like to share at any point. Next slide. Okay, so we're just going to recap what we did, what we talked about over the last couple of weeks, which is, you know, a very exciting new range of HMEs from Provox Life, and I'll just go through it very quickly. So we've got 6 new situational HMEs, and we, on this session, which is a little bit more physical and with a little bit more action, we would like to focus a little bit on the Provox Life HME because it's a brand new HME. It's got really good humidification and the lowest breathing resistance, which is perfect for when you are physically active. So if you ever are in that situation where you're walking up the hill or riding your bike or trying to jog a little bit and you get out of breath that you need to remove your HME, this might be something you would like to try. If you already have some of the Provox Life products at home and you've got an energy there, maybe this is a really great opportunity to try it. So I would encourage to do that if you have it, of course. Next slide. So Tai Chi. So why did we decide to do Tai Chi today? Next slide. There are loads of benefits to practicing Tai Chi. It's a form of exercise that began as a Chinese tradition. It's based in martial arts and involves slow movements and deep breaths. So if I don't know whether you attended the last couple of sessions or not, we focused a bit on deep breathing and how that can improve your lung health and your ability to cope with everyday life. So reason why we decided to go with Tai Chi. It has also been linked to improvements in managing stress, depression, anxiety, management in symptoms of arthritis, fibromyalgia, as well as COPD, because it brings the attention to that breathing coordinated with movements. Also, which is very important for patients who have had a laryngectomy, is the improvement of neck mobility, stiffness, and pain. Next slide. So what are really the benefits of Tai Chi in head and neck cancer survivors? As I mentioned, neck mobility and pain management is a big one, but also the management of lymphedema and swelling and stiffness around the neck and jaw area, achieving better control of your breathing techniques, taking deeper breaths, have mindful breaths. We had someone that asked us on our webinar, I get angry and I get short of breath. So bringing that awareness of how you're breathing and how that can help you in recovering your lung health. Also achieving better shoulder mobility, and also a great way of being present, an exercise of mindfulness, which will also help with feelings of anxiety, stress, and depression, and also a fantastic way of connecting with other people, which is partly the reason why we're all here today. And I would encourage you to participate as much as you want to. Next slide. Okay, so I will now hand over to Peter. Thank you so much for joining us, Peter, today. Take it away.
My pleasure. Okay, afternoon, everyone. Nice to have you here. Let me just move those to one side on the machine. And if I do that, that solves the issue. Okay, so Tai Chi, roughly 3,000 years old, give or take a week or two. Started with a little monk called Dharma, who traveled from India up to China to train with the Buddhists. When he got there, he found that they spent so much time meditating, their bodies had wasted away and they basically seized up. So we use some yoga techniques to start their bodies going again. And that's what we're about to do. All right, so we're going to start with just your hands. Now I want you to tap your hands together like this. That's it. And this one's for your sinuses. And then change. Now, heels of the hand, very important. This one's for your neck. And if you look at it like that, you can see it cradles the neck, but it's actually the acupressure points that you're working on. And change now, outside of the hands. Excellent. This is for the rest of your spine. And change. Now make an L shape with your hands, then tap the webs together. Okay, you see that? Like that. And this one's for your facial muscles. Now make you smile. If you do enough of them, apparently it reduces wrinkles, but I obviously haven't done enough of that yet. And change. Now fingers apart and then jab them all the way together. This one's for the intercostal muscles around the rib cage. Now, if you're wearing rings, just be careful, they can pinch. So be careful how you do it. And change. Now, right fist, left palm, I will mirror for you. Okay, just punch the left hand. This one's for your heart. And change now, other way around. This is for emotions. I had lots of students this morning smiling while they were doing this. They wouldn't tell me who they were thinking about while they did it. I was worried though. And change. Now, one hand out, palm down, other one out, palm up. Tap the backs together. This one's for your shoulders. Now, if you're taking blood thinners, just don't hit yourself too hard. I don't want you bruising. Swap sides. Still for the shoulders. And change. Now, silly time, all right? You have 36 acupressure points in your ears. You're going to energize them all. You're going to lift your ears up, pull them out, pull them down, then waggle them about a bit. And again, up, out, down, and waggle. I've done this since you were kids, have you? Up, out, down, and waggle. Nicely done. Okay. Now we're going to do the eyes, which, strange enough, everybody spends their life staring straight ahead. And we rarely use the eye muscles the way they're designed to be used. Okay. So what you're doing, you rub your hands together, that charges the batteries. You hold your hands in front of your face and then look whichever way I tell you without moving your head. So just your eyes are moving, please. Okay. So hands in front of the face and look up, down, right, left, down, up, down. Circle clockwise and anti-clockwise. Excellent. Charge the battery again. And again, looking right, left, down, left, up, down, right, left, down, up. Circle clockwise and anti-clockwise. One last time. We're going to go slightly faster, okay? It's going to be easier or more straightforward, just a little quicker. So looking left, right, 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 left. Circle clockwise and anti-clockwise. Excellent. Now, heels of the hand onto the hip joint. So tap your hips. And this is to encourage blood flow and synovial fluid into the joint. And change now down, side of the knees. and change inside of the thighs. Now this one's for all your internal organs. And change. Now, if you can, just below the knee on the outside of the leg. Now this one's for your tummy. And change. Now, if you can, just above the ankles. This one's for your eyes. And change. Now, inside of the calf muscle, top and bottom, please. This is for your liver and your kidneys. And change. Up you come slowly. Don't want any stars. Now, one arm up. This is for your lymphatic system. Tap into the armpit. It actually frees up toxins from in and around the lymph node. And swap sides. And change. Okay, now, tricep muscle on the back of the arm there, tap there. Good for the elbow. Now, if you talk to the Chinese, they'll tell you you're freeing up the energy channels. However, English translation, tapping a muscle makes it relax. Change arms. And if a muscle relaxes, it takes the stress out of the joint that it runs over. Excellent. And change. Now, one arm out in front, palm down, then tap just below the elbow. This one's for your fingers. And swap sides. And change. Okay, now last part to this section, big circle with the hands onto your bottom. Okay, this is for your bladder. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1 for luck, 12. Excellent. All right, now we're going to go into the warm-up. That wasn't the warm-up, I hasten to add. All right, so this is easy. Now, I want you to start with your feet roughly shoulder width apart, slightly wider if you like, but turn your toes out. Reason being, if you've got your toes pointing to the front and you bend your knees, body mechanics pushes your knees in. Not good for the knee joint, okay? Turn your toes out, bend your knees, they go out over your toes, no stress in the joint. Great. So start with your feet apart, toes out. I want you to look up to the ceiling. Now move your pelvis forward slightly, pull your shoulders back, chin up as high as you can get it. Now look down to the floor, try and press your chin onto your chest. Again, ceiling, floor. Go on once more, ceiling, floor. And back to the front. Look to your right and your left. Right, left. And back to the front. Right ear to the right shoulder. So just tilt your head over. Left ear to the left shoulder. Try and keep your shoulders down. Right, left. And back to the middle. Excellent. Shoulder shrugs. Right shoulder first. So we go 1, bring it all the way up as high as you can get it. Then push it all the way down. Left shoulder, all the way up. All the way down. Right. Left. All the way up. All the way down. Now both together. 1, 2, 3, one more, 4. Now shoulder breaks. Take the right elbow, bring it up the front, then over to the rear. Now the left elbow, all the way up and over. 2. Again. 3, one more, 4. Now both together. 1. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together. 2, 3, one more, 4. Now reverse it. Roll your shoulders all the way forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Both hands up in the air. Open and close your palms. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate the wrists. And reverse. Excellent. Pinch your fingers together, make a beak, rotate them again, stretches a different part of the forearm. And reverse. Excellent. Drop the arms. Going to rotate your forearms now. So we do this. And it's not as easy as it looks, apparently. Okay, change it around. This one's easier. It's like tapping somebody on the head. Excellent. Now one direction. That's good. Keep the elbows down. That's good. All right. Now, right arm, bring it all the way up, close to the ear if you can, and then over the rear. You can watch your fingertips as they go. Right arm again, all the way up and over. 2. 2 more. 3. Last one. 4. Left arm. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 4. Now both arms together. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 4. Now reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands onto your shoulders. You're going to stretch up, out, gently down. Now, straight legs, flat back if you can. Then we do it again. So come back up and go up, out, and down. At a point of interest, if you happen to be teaching in a Baptist church, you go Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Otherwise, they kick you out. Nicely done. Now, hands onto your hips. Hips from side to side. That looks good. Just bend one knee, then bend the other. Then we go right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward, and then slowly circle them. And the Chinese refer to this as polishing your hip joints. And the bigger the circle, the better it is for them. That's good. Back to side to side. Then, so we don't unscrew anything, we go the other way around. So left, back, right, forward, left, back, right, forward, and circle them again. Now, some 12 years ago, I was told I needed new hips. I had the hips of an 80-year-old woman. They both needed replacing. This is one of the exercises I put down to the reason I've never had surgery on them. So it is worthwhile. Excellent. Okay, now feet together, bend the knees a little bit, then put your hands on the knees, little circles, please, with the knees. So we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, a big step to the right with your right foot. Bend the right knee, okay? Rear leg straight if you can, body upright, and you stretch the hip flexor, this muscle that's about there. If you want something to do with your hands, just rest them on your leg, but no leaning forward, you lose the stretch. And turn around, face the left, bend the left knee. Nicely done. Okay, back to the front now. Now, feet wider than you normally have them, toes out, really important, toes out. Bend the knees, okay, body upright. If you want something to do with your hands, you can put them together, pretend you're a monk meditating. They stay like this for hours. Luckily, we're not monks, so we don't have to, so up you come. Nicely done. Okay, normal class, I would do some kicks. I'm not going to do that today because we're short of time. So one arm out, gently pull your fingers back. Straight arm, please. If you bend it, you lose the stretch. Must be straight. And swap sides. Nice. Change hands, this time palm up, press down, pull back, straight arm. And last time, change hands. That's good. Nicely done. Okay, now shoulder stretch. Put your arm up. You've got two choices. You can either hold the elbow and pull, or you can push up from underneath. I don't mind which you do. The thing I do mind is that you keep your chin up. Okay. Need you to be able to breathe properly. And swap sides. And nicely done. Excellent. You're going to gently bend forward from the hips. Okay. Now keep a little arch or flat back in the back as you come down. Straight legs. That stretches your hamstrings, these muscles at the back of the legs. When you've gone as far as you can, then let your hands dangle. Now walk your hands to your right foot or point at it with both hands if you can't reach it. And then point at your left. Excellent. Back to the middle. Bend your knees slightly and slowly stand up. Don't want any stars with anybody. Okay. Now, hands together, push them palms up as high as you can get them. Now turn to the right. Still got your arms up as high as you can. And then your left. Back to the front. Drop your hands, clasp them behind your back, lift them away from your body if you can. Excellent. Okay, let your hands go. Shoulder taps now. Take your left hand, tap your right shoulder. Take your right hand, tap your left shoulder. And repeat. Now, soft knees, turn your hips, let your arms swing out. Go around, pat yourself on the back. Now, dip the knees slightly as well. Last one. Excellent. Okay. Now, again, I would normally do some balance here, because Tai Chi is particularly good for your balance, especially if you practice it. There was an article on the BBC this morning, I think, talking about the benefits of standing on one leg. So actually, we're going to do a cut down version. So if you need something to steady yourself, it wants to be here where you can touch it and steady yourself, not over there where you're trying to stretch for it, okay? Wants to be here. Now move your weight over your left leg, all the way over, then slowly pick the right leg up. Now, if your balance is good, you can hold onto your knee. That ties in both sides of the brain. If it's not good, just keep your toes where they can touch the floor, and that will suffice. And call that 10. Now, weight over the right leg, left leg up. Again, if you can, hold the knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Very cut down version for that. Okay, now time for the proper Tai Chi. Now, going back to Dharma, okay, after he'd woken everybody's bodies up by tapping various parts of it, they looked at a way of actually improving their health, forming a fitness regime, if you like, that would actually help them defend themselves if they got into a fight. And back then, every time they left the monastery, they used to get beaten up and robbed. So it was worthwhile. Now, those Shaolin monks that learnt wrote everything down so they could put it in every Shaolin temple throughout the world. And luckily for me, my instructor learnt in the Shaolin temple in Singapore. And so what you get from me is the Shaolin version of stuff, I'm afraid. So very old style. However, I am just going to change that music to that one because I get bored with the same thing. Now, feet slightly wider than shoulder width, toes out. All right. Now, I want you to breathe using your diaphragm. I tend to refer to it these days as baby breathing. If anybody's seen a baby, when it breathes, its tummy is going in and out, okay? It's where the diaphragm pulls down into the stomach, it expands the tummy out. When the diaphragm pushes the air back out, it goes up and your tummy goes back in. So baby breathing, if it's good enough for babies, honestly, it's the way you should be breathing as well, okay? So use your diaphragm. Now, having said that, I want you to breathe in. Now bend your knees, bring your hands up to face level. Now, other thing about Tai Chi, only go down as low as is comfortable for you. I tend to forget and go down quite low. So breathe out and come back up. But if all you can do is go down an inch, that is fine, okay? So breathe in, out, in, out. 2 more, in, out. Last one, in, out. This time, don't bend your knees, bring your hands up the front. Open your chest, take your hands all the way to the sides, back to the middle, and down. Breathing in, out. Again, in, out. One more, in, out. Okay, beach ball time. Imagine you've got a beach ball in your hands. Breathe in, bring it over to the right. Now keep your shoulders to the front so you stretch down the side of the body. Out, take it back to the left. Again, in, out. Again, only go as far as is comfortable for you. Do not try and force it. Your body will loosen up in its own time if you keep doing the exercises. In, out. One more. In, and out. This time, breathe in, come to here, arms out. Breathe out, dip the knees, take the left hand, touch the right palm, dip them again, and extend. Good. Dip, right to the left. Excellent. Now breathe in, out. In, out. In, out. In. Last one, out. This time, breathe in, gently bend forward, pick up all your problems off the floor, lift them up, throw them away. Breathing in, out. In, out. One more. In, and out. This time, breathe in, turn to your left, cross your arms, give yourself a little hug. Out to the front. Into the right. Relax your shoulders. Out. Again, in, out. In, out. In, out. Last one. In, and out. Happy Buddha next. Take your hands up, put them together like you're at church. Now bend your knees, do not bend forward. Bring your hands down, bring them up the middle, turn them around, push them up and over. So it's in, out. In, out. In, and out. So this time, separate the arms. This is the difficult one, okay? Cross your wrists, bring them up above your head. Now turn your hips, push to the left. Again, cross your hands up above your head, turn, push to the right. Again, in, out. In, out. One more. In, and out. This time, breathe in, come up onto your toes if you can. Put the right foot behind the left and a little curtsy. Again, up onto your toes, left behind the right. Curtsy. Breathing in, gather all that energy that's surrounding you. Breathe out, pull it to your body. Again, in and out. Only go down as low as is comfortable for you. One more, in and out. Pull the energy to your body. Excellent. Okay. Hands and feet together and a little bow, because we do that a lot in Tai Chi. Okay, that was Qigong Series 1. We're about to do Qigong Series 2. Strangely, I normally keep it for the intermediate class, but I've been using it a lot with beginners recently because it gets you to move your feet from side to side, okay? And part of Tai Chi is all about moving your weight from side to side, or front and back. And I need you to get in the habit of doing that. So Qigong number 2, but I'm just going to change that first. Now, again, keep it easy. It starts the same way as number 1. So feet apart, breathe in, bend your knees, push your hands out. And come back up. I actually asked the question, is this really a martial art? And my instructor referred to this move and said, yes, okay? If somebody goes to attack you, you bend your knees and push your hands out, which will be roughly around his midsection, if not lower. Okay, so that's where the move comes from. So breathe in, out, in, out. One more, in, out. This time, put your left hand in front of your face, right hand in front of your right hip, turn soft knees, turn your hips to the left. Change hands, so right hand is on top, left is at the bottom, turn hips to the right. Now this move is called Wind Song, sometimes known as cloud hands on the internet, but Wind Song is the official name. Change hands. Excellent. Now breathe in as you turn to the left. Out as you turn to the right. Couple more. In. Out. Last pair. In. And out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next move is called read a book. All right. Turn to the left, bring your left hand up, drop the right hand down. Now turn to the right. Imagine you've got a ball of energy that you create. Roll your hands around, then drop your left down and right up. Again, turn to the left. That looks good. Left up, right down, and turn right up, left down. Excellent. Now breathe in, if you haven't already been. Out. In. Out. Two more. In. Out. Last one. In. And out. Excellent. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time, hands to the side. Lift the energy up. When it gets to head height, turn your hands over. Settle it down. Dip the knees or bend the knees down. In. Out. In. Out. In. Last one. out. Excellent. Breathe in, breathe out. Cross your hands in front of your chest. Going to circle the arms. In, out. In, out. In, out. Last one. In and out. Excellent. This time, breathe in, bring your hands all the way down the middle, push them to the side. Out, bring them back to the middle, heels of the hands together, lift, separate at the top. In, out. In, out. One more. In and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Nicely done. Now you're going to grab some energy from behind, pull it round the front. Now bend the knees, push it out in front of you. Again, only go down as low as is comfortable for you. So it's in, grab the energy, out, push him away. In, out. In, out. One more. In, out. Breathe in, breathe out. Well done. This one, hands to the sides. Breathe in, bend the knees again, hands all the way out. Breathe out, hands back to the middle, just the middle. In, out. In, out. Two more. In, out. Last one. In and out. This time, breathe in, breathe out. Going to do a palm strike with the right hand to the left. So turn to the left, push your right hand out. Now turn to the right, ball of energy, turn it upside down, push the left hand out. In, out. In, out. Two more. In, out. Last one. In and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now feet together for this one, please. Okay, toes pointing out a little bit, gives you a bit more stability. Breathe in, bend the knees, bring your heads up to shoulder height. Breathe out, drop them down again. Fly like a dove. In, out. In, out. Two more. In, out. Last one. In, out. Breathe in, breathe out. This time, feet apart again, toes out, hands crossed in front of the chest. Okay, fly like an eagle. Breathe in, bend the knees, hands all the way above your head. Breathe out, flap the arms, cross your hands in front of your chest. In, out. In, out. 2 more. In, out. Last one. In, out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, one hand up, one hand down. Wax on, wax off. In, hand all the way up, out, all the way down. You work your shoulders through the full range of movement, please. In, out. In, out. In, out. Last one. In, and out. Now come back to the middle, hold your ball again. All right, this one's called Dance Like an Egyptian, and all you're going to do is move your weight from one side to the other side, from bend one knee a little, then bend the other, okay? But to make it look pretty, we're going to move our hands at the same time. So breathe in, left hand up, right down, breathe out, other way around. In, out. Now, if you keep your hips facing me, you'll work the hip joint, or more than if you turn them. In, out. In, out. Last one. In, and out. Excellent. All right, last part to this section. It's called climb a mountain first. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stretch all the way up onto your toes if you can. Then waterfall, fingers and thumbs moving all the way down as slow as you can get them. Again, now, before we do that again, I should point out, these little stubby bits on the side of your hand are your thumbs, okay? You need to move them as well. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up. Waterfall, fingers and the stubby bits moving, please, all the way down. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Waterfall, all the way down. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Waterfall, all the way down. And hands and feet together. Right. Not a lot of time left, so we're going to go straight into Qigong number 3. All right, so feet apart again, toes out. Breathe in. Take your hands all the way around the outside. When they get to the top, put them together like you're at church. Bring them down the middle. Chest tight, link your fingers together. Push them all the way up. And then out, all the way around the outside. Okay, so breathing in, out. In, out. Movement 2, in the same way. Out. Bend your knees if you can, only comfortably low. In, all the way up, out. No leaning forward. One more. In, out. In, out. Movement 3, this time, breathe in, come to here. Breathe out, gently turn to your left, wrap your arms around your body. In, out to the right. In, out. Movement 4, breathe in the same way. Breathe out, bend the knees. So it's in, out. In, out. Last one, in and out. Okay, now I'm conscious of the time, so this time both hands behind you. Bend your knees slightly, cross your hands. Once, twice, circle them up, over, around, and behind your back. Breathing in, out. Just 2 more. In, out. Last one, slightly different. Breathe in the same way. Breathe out, let the fingertips touch. Gently bring them all the way down. With your right hand, grab some energy. Left hand, grab a little more. Breathe in, pull it to you. Breathe out, settle it down. No tension. Again, in, out, in, out. Both hands together. In, out. Last time. In, out. No tension at all. Hands and feet together. Right fist, left palm, put them together, little bow. And thank you very much. I think that's going to have to do you now because I've officially run out of time.
Thank you so much, Peter. That was absolutely brilliant. I hope everyone has enjoyed it as much as I have. We're very, very grateful for you taking the time to join us and giving us a taste of Tai Chi.
My pleasure.
So, I don't know if anyone has any questions for Peter before he goes, before we finish. If you do, either post them on the chat or unmute yourself. If not, Mohammed?
Is there a tape available for this thing? Forgive me.
Sorry, is there a...
Is there a recording available down the road later on? I joined in late, that's why. I'm at the office, so is there a recording?
Yes, we have recorded it. We will send the recording through to everyone that is registered, or it will be available on our website or on our Facebook page as well.
Lovely. It is very different than what I expected. Never been through this. I take karate, but this is this is fantastic. Really nice. Thank you very much.
Okay, my pleasure.
Thank you for joining us.
One of the reasons you see older people doing Tai Chi rather than something like karate, because there's lots of karate masters around who are in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
But when you move really quickly, you develop a little tiny bit of damage in your body. Most martial artists are in their 20s and 30s. They'll do, say, a punch, they'll throw their hip in, throw the shoulder out. It goes nice, you develop great power, but you get a little tiny bit of damage at the bottom of your spine.
Yeah.
Because when you get to 30, that damage doesn't heal overnight. It becomes accumulative. So the older you go, the more you wake up in the morning going, oh, dear me. Right. But if you do Tai Chi, it has all the same moves as Kung Fu would. So 2 blocks, pull through. But whereas Kung Fu would do it really quickly, that can damage your body. But if you do it slowly, you get all the benefits. You get the muscle memory, so you can defend yourself if you need to, but you don't get any of the damage in your body. So that's why whenever you get old people doing martial arts, inevitably it's Tai Chi they're doing because their body's been damaged enough doing their own martial art and they turn to Tai Chi to try and fix it.
But we're not old yet, though. Don't call us old, though.
Okay, we're not old yet. I'm 68 years young and I was falling
There we go.
apart 12 years
You look
ago.
amazing.
So.
And you look fantastic.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
It is really, really nice. I'm sure others should talk, but I'm just being very representative of, I think, what others feel also. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. You and
Thank you. I appreciate it.
for arranging this. Thank you.
We're not planning to, but if people are interested in, we can look into having another one in the future, maybe. I think, you know, I see a lot of people nodding. That would be brilliant. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. And a lot of thumbs up. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining. It means a lot to us that you've enjoyed it. It was my idea, so I'm over the moon that you loved it as much as I did. So thank you so much. We officially have run out of time. If you have any other questions for us or Peter, just send them in via the events email, and we'll answer them. And like anytime. Oh, also, before you go, there's going to be a poll, so we're going to launch that now to get some feedback about this session. That should be popping up on your screens any minute now. There it is. So if you just tick the answers, please, before you go.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay.
If you just click the answers and click submit.
It goes down the page. Sorry.
You have to scroll down a little bit. There's another
you go.
question at the bottom. That's amazing feedback. Thank you for the comments on the chat as well. Carolyn, it should be popping up on your screen. There you go. It's gone now. Thank you. Well, that was it from us today. We'll keep all your feedback in mind, and hopefully, you know, if it was up to me, I'll be doing this every day with all of you. But I'm hoping I can see you all soon for another session. It has been recorded and it will be available on the website and on Facebook page. So if you want to practice at home any point, just go back and find it and play it like Mohammed asked. Thank you all so very much. If you need anything from us, you know where to find us, by phone, website. We're always here to help. Okay, I wish you all a very good rest of your day. Enjoy the sunshine, it's finally here, yay. And you all take care, look after yourselves, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone.
Thank you very much.
Everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.